What up, moviegoers? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with my movie review. This week, what I want to talk about is Texas Chainsaw 3D. Um, give you my rating, hopefully, save you some money on your ticket, or just let you know what to expect if you are to go see it. Um, with this movie, I can honestly say I was thoroughly let down. I didn't go in expecting too much, but the Jessica Biel remake, I thought that was interesting. So I was expecting something along the lines of that, or a movie like Strangers with Liv Tyler. Um, I was expecting something of that genre. Instead, what I got was a campy, choppy, almost B movie with higher quality video production, and it's not really even a horror film. It's more or less a comedy, and I know you could say that about a lot of horror films, but with this one, I think it really takes the cake. And there was virtually not that many parts that were intense or scary in my eyes. And as far as it being 3D, there really wasn't much that was 3D that was noticeably 3D. I could think offhand maybe one or two parts that was noticeably 3D. There's a situation where the girl, the main character, she's in her room or in the living room with her trailer trash family, and he's drinking a beer. Her pops is drinking a beer. He has holy socks on, and his toes are sticking out, and that part was in 3D. But other than that, there's not too many parts that capture 3D action. So if you like um, fast-paced 3D movies, like an Avatar or something, this is not that. They really didn't utilize the 3D aspect of it. So basically, I was wearing awkward, uncomfortable glasses and probably got glaucoma from the last person wearing it for no reason because most of it wasn't 3D. As far as character development, it was lacking. They have characters in the film who seem like they shouldn't even be in there. Or I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but some movies they give you all kinds of backstories and flashbacks about characters, and you're thinking to yourself like, what was the point? Like, why did the director feel the need to show me this and make that backstory present? There's a couple parts like that. You also have some characters who are in the film, and they don't really strengthen the overall tone of the movie. And there's scenes, and I could think of at least two characters where they're in the movie, and towards the end of the movie they kind of just dropped off, and you no longer hear from that character, like the sheriff's son. um, there's this other guy that looks like Andy Reid from the Philadelphia Eagles. um, he's in it, and he kind of just drops off where you don't really know what happened to their character. A lot of plot holes and loose ends. So basically, my advice to you is go into it with a certain mindset. If you're going into it with the mindset of this is going to be a great horror film, um, and I'm going to be pissing my pants with fear and terror, you're probably going to be let down. And if you're going expecting a great film and good acting, you're probably going to be let down. However, if you and your friends go to Applebee's right before and you get a couple drinks and then you go in there just to poke fun at the movie and enjoy it for what it is, then you might have a good time. Like me, I was actually talking in the theater and laughing at the whole movie. So my rating for this film would be a D plus. Again, the plot suffers. There's points of the plot where I feel they're trying to be too intricate, and I just hate when movies try to be something that they are not. Um, if you're going to be a epic movie or something with intense crime drama like the Departed, which is a Martin Scorsese film, be that. But if you're going to be a campy, choppy horror film, be that. Don't try to get too far off onto plots and backstories and character develops and basically giving all these details that really don't even amount to a hill of beans. They don't really matter. Um, there's also parts that are going to make you mad. Probably like most horror movies, where you just see characters trying to escape or run away and they're awkwardly clumsy, like they can't jump over a fucking fence that's like 1 foot high. They're tripping and falling downstairs, just random shit that probably wouldn't happen. Another thing that was kind of awkward for me was Leatherface. He looked like he's about 69 to 86 years old, and at times when he's just walking, it looks like he has orthopedic shoes on, and he's very old and geriatric and aging. But then there's other elements where he's Usain Bolt, and he's running, chasing people with the same conviction of a Adrian Peterson, like he's trying to break a record. So I didn't really understand that either. Leatherface is kind of deteriorating and crippled and old, like he's walking like Kaiser Soze from Usual Suspects, and then other scenes he looks like he's breaking ankles and he's really quick. So I didn't really understand that either. As far as characters, again, a lot of the characters are very naive. The acting was bad, and they kind of expand on parts that doesn't really matter. They give us details that don't really matter. I know some of you young girls like Trey Songz. You're gonna go see the movie for him. If that's your thing, cool. As far as his acting, I just feel he's trying to be Trey Songz. And I mean, you guys are, what do you mean he's trying to be Trey Songz? What I mean by that is he's trying to be the R&B Trey Songz. To be a sex symbol, that's one thing, but in the acting world, you have to strip that away. There's a lot of people that are sex symbols, and I feel they do a better job of just being the character. But to me, I felt Trey Songz was trying to say stuff like Trey Songz, like the R&B Trey Songz. There's a lot of parts in the movie where he's talking, and it sounds like the intro to one of his songs. It sounds like an album song, like he's talking. So check that out. That was pretty hilarious to me. There's a pointless scene where he's like, I think the opening scene where they show him, he's shirtless, oiled up, like he's some MMA fighter on a punching bag, and he's talking to his girl. He's like, "You want to help me finish this workout?" And she's like, "No, I don't really feel like boxing. I wasn't talking about the bag." And he's doing it like, I don't know, like, who are you trying to be sexy for? Like, what? It's ridiculous. I think there's like simple lines in the movie that a normal actor is going to deliver a lot different. Like, there's a part where they go to the gas station. It could be a simple line, and I feel like he's trying to be too suave about about saying it. "Can you give me some Skittles? Wild berry. I want to taste the rainbow." So that's just how I felt about Trey Songz. I felt his character was is just I don't know. He's trying to be Trey Songz, and he's trying to be too slick and smooth. And this is not your music career. This is acting. So I'm not hating. A lot of you might think, "Oh, he's hating." I have no reason to hate. He does what he does. But as far as his movie, I felt he was trying to be too sexy for. I don't know. I guess it worked for the teeny boppers. I was just expecting him to be like, "Hello, Leatherface, is that you?" So again, overall, with this particular movie, it was definitely a letdown. I thought it was kind of lame, cliche, campy, cheesy, and again, I wasn't expecting too much from it, but I was expecting a little bit more than what I got. And especially since I thought it was going to be in 3D, I thought we'd have more 3D action. And just more overall action. Another thing I noticed about this film is they go to this house that the main character inherits, and there's only like maybe 4 or 5 of the characters. So I'm like, damn, Leatherface this is gonna be a short movie because there's only 4 or 5 characters for Leatherface to even kill. And if you watch the movie, some of the characters get killed relatively quick. So I'm like, what's gonna happen for the rest of the remaining 50 minutes of the movie? So that was one of the things I thought was odd. Again, my opinion, go into it with the mindset of like, I'm drunk and I just want to enjoy something. I want something to laugh at, something to look at on the screen. If not, maybe catch it for like on Redbox or Netflix. But if you're taking a date, make sure she pays. I wouldn't really recommend spending $20 or $30 on popcorn and tickets for this movie. Again, Ego's rating, I give it a D+. Take it for what it's worth. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you thought about the movie. Did it live up to your expectations? As always, subscribe, comment, and or hate. And until next video, it's Ego signing off.